Do you really want to help someone? Do you really, really, really want to help someone? Today, I want to encourage you to help someone, not rescue them. And I want to give you just one practical tidbit that I've learned recently this past year of differentiating what's helping and what's rescuing. Now, the definition of helping, as I understand it now, is doing something for someone that they can't do for themselves. The definition of rescuing, as I understand it now, is doing something for someone else that they can do themselves. So, we all wear a lot of roles in our life. I want to help my husband. I want to help my children. I want to help my girlfriends. I want to help the women God's asked me to minister to. And the way that I can help them is by not rescuing them. You see, if we try to rescue others, then we're playing the role of Jesus, and that's no good. That is dangerous. So this is one of the ways I want to encourage you. Stop and ask yourself, I want to help this person. How can I help them? And if they can do it for themselves and you do it for them, then you're trying to rescue them. See, what you can do that maybe they can't do for themselves is point them back to God. Jesus is the true rescuer, the one that will never disappoint us. I know a lot of times as my kids or my husband are doing things and I think, I'll just do this to help them. The reality is I'm sometimes doing it because I don't want to suffer the consequence of it not to be done. So in my kind of good heart, I just get her done. And then I get frustrated, and you see who the problem is. It's not with them. It's me. So if your children have homework to do and they don't do it, let them suffer the consequence of not having fun Friday or whatever the consequence might be. If my kids miss the bus, they pay me $1 and they just do that. They know how to get themselves dressed and out the door on time. They know how to do it. I've been faithful to teach them. So if they don't, and I'll tell you, ever since I've asked them, they're going to pay $1 if they miss the bus for mom to drive. They don't really miss the bus. I think twice last year. So allow people to experience the natural consequences of their choice. That's difficult for us ladies because we love helping people and we feel so deeply. Allow people to suffer the consequences. And I'm not saying consequences are bad. I'm saying consequences are good. Our guys, one of the consequences, if they do their chores throughout the week and they have them done by Friday night, one of the consequences of having their chores done by Friday night before bed is they can have unlimited screen time on the weekend. So consequence isn't bad. Consequence is good. That's a natural consequence in our house for doing chores. You get free screen time. And let me tell you, they really, really, really want free screen time. So if you really love someone, I want to ask you to help them. Don't rescue them. If they can do it for themselves and they choose not to, and they still experience some pain, of course, we don't like that, but allow them to experience that pain. You know why? Pain has driven me closer to the heart of God. The most painful and peculiar situations, I thought, why hasn't anyone relieved this pain? Is because that was God's pain to carry me through. And we don't want to put people in a false God role. Our friends support us and help us. A lot of times as friends, the best we can do is just envelop them in love and pray for them. And pray with them, pray for them. Pray with them in person, pray with them when they're not even with you. Because prayer unleashes power that will help them help themselves. So today I want to ask you, leave a comment below. And if you don't want to put your name because it's a very private matter, just put helper as your name. I mean, our vehicle, we can see an email address, but public people won't see your email address. And be honest, where have you been truly helping someone? Helping, not rescuing. And then be honest again and put where you truly been rescuing someone. Friends, I have learned that when I start learning someone's story, things start making more sense to me, meaning I start understanding the why behind the what. And when we share our stories, we start evaluating our own lives and the why behind the what of our own life. So share part of your life, encourage another. One life inspires another. And I know your strides and even where you struggle will inspire another friend to consider, am I helping or am I rescuing? If I'm trying to play God's role, that's a problem. I'm an encourager so much in my heart. I love Jesus. I see people in pain. I want to rescue them from it. But I no longer want to rescue them from it. I want to help direct them to the one who can rescue them. So leave a comment below and let's encourage each other to be the best helpers we can be. Not rescuers, but the best helpers.